pitch coming at you right after the break. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Game 1 of the National League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we're just about set to get this Wild Card Series underway, Singy. Game 1 has outsized importance in a 3-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Guys are always talking about setting the tone in game 1 of a series. Well, in a 3-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill today, Hunter Greene. What do you look for here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Okay, all set to go. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And the pitch. They say it went. And 2 as he waves at that one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 1-2. That's inside.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Righty delivers. Got him. And that's the first out. Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. Bounce to third. Tosses across to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Off the mark there. And a count 1-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Fly ball to right. Griffey settles under it. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the first. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And pitching in this game, Fergie Jenkins. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Barry Larkin in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Out towards right center field. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Gomes, too late with the throw, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Left-hand batter waits. He swings and fouls one off. Griffey leads off second with one gone in the inning. Line drive, caught.
Batting fourth.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Griffey headed for the plate. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now the veteran catcher, Johnny Bench. Check swing, no appeal, 1-0. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The pitch. And there's a ball. Adam Dunn up next for the Reds. And now a full count. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the shortstop, Ernie Banks. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. In there for strike 1. Sammy Sosa, you think about that amazing year, 1998, the home run race with Mark McGwire. For Sammy, he finished with over 600 homers. Only 8 players in the history of the game hit more homers than Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, and Sammy Sosa, along with Mark McGwire, as you mentioned, brought a lot of people back to baseball. What they were doing, batting practice was the show, not just the game.
The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
2 strikes.
Sosa tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Righty to the plate. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think you really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Andre Dawson. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Tag. Safe. Benches throw too late.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
1 out and a runner at second. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Now back to second, and he's back in that time as well. The 1-0. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The pitch. And it is 2-1. Green, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Runner leads away at second. On the ground to third. 2 gone.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Ryne Sandberg now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Hunter Greene has a long way to go before he's the most famous baseball player from his high school. Mike Stanton went to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. Of course, now we know him as Giancarlo Stanton. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall. One left for the Cubs. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the veteran outfielder, Adam Dunn.
The left fielder,
And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Jenkins, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, a curve, and occasionally uses a forkball. That's to third. Lays out. He's got it. Throw to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Jonathan India at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that one is inside. Done. On at first, nobody out. Next pitch is inside, and it's 3-0. And the righty deals.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And a pitch. And he walked him.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Now, Eric Davis. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That misses. And the count even 1-1. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Kicks and fires.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
batting ninth.
Number 94 now at the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's going to be Barry Larkin. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. First and second, 2 down. And the right-hander deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Williams brings it in for the third out. Reds strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Gomes, 35 years old, and he's a native of Brazil. And he deals. That's in for a strike. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Yan Gomes waits, and that's downstairs and outside. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one popped up right side. Morgan makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the first baseman,
Trey Mancini now.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
The pitch. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Upstairs. Swanson getting to start at the hot corner, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's a former National League Gold Glover. The wind and the pitch. Bounced out to short. Larkin sends it to first. And Swanson is set down. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Ken Griffey Sr. Jenkins back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And out of here. The Rockets 1 to right, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So digging in, Joe Morgan. First pitch just misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. In now for the Reds, Tony Perez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Check on the runner, and he's back standing. Perez, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 2000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a curve misses outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And a foul ball. Morgan aboard here at first with nobody out. The next offering misses. 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Williams gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Johnny Bench. Struck out swinging his first time. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
The next pitch misses, and now 2-0. Jenkins checks on first. Morgan back in on a dive. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Throw to first. Morgan back on a dive. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Adam Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds. Reached on an infield single his first time. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
A 1-0. Morgan on the move. Sandberg over to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. One for the Reds on the homer. And it's 2-0. And welcome back. Start of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more power from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
And that one is lifted in the air. Davis makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Now back left field,
And next for the Cubs, Billy Williams. Flied to right his first time. Hunter Green, a lot of people are excited about this guy. The second overall pick in 2017, made his debut in 2022. What a fastball he has.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even if he's not pitching for a winning team, just stopping and seeing what he's doing is unreal. Fastball velocity effortless. Hits triple digits regularly.
Left-hand hitter waits. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One down. And now the shortstop, Ernie Banks. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Yeah, he set a record in his second career outing when he threw 39 pitches, 100 miles an hour or more in a single game, and that surpassed Jacob deGrom's record of 33. Here comes a pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Griffey makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Sammy Sosa worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Williams leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
And the pitch.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And here's a 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Three-two now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that is that. Cubs leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Jonathan India.
The designated hitter, Jonathan India.
Pitch. That's in there. That's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Dawson hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 34.
So up next, Eric Davis. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Sneaks through, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So digging in, number 94. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Here's a tapper towards short. Sends it to first. He's out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Barry.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Barry Larkin. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First offering, and it just misses.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The pitch. And he chases a high fastball there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. Davis around third. He scores, and they lead by 3.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man at second here with 2 away. Ken Griffey Sr., the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. And that one almost got him.
1-1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Jameson Taillon throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Dawson makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now the right fielder, Andre Dawson. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That's in there. Strike 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ryne Sandberg, the next Cub to hit. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
In for a strike. 1 and 2. High fly ball, shallow right field. And there's 2 away. Now it's Yan Gomes. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. That one at triple digits. That's to third. Sends it across the first, and the inning is over. And the Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. The wind of the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Top of the zone for a called strike. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Righty delivers. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. That one's in there, 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And here it comes.
Ball one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Finch up for the 3rd time and takes ball one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Trey Mancini digs in now. He led the game off with a strikeout and looking to get on base in this plate appearance. Chris, you know what they call Mancini?
Boom, boom.
That's right. For Ray Mancini, the famous boxer, it stuck when he started hitting home runs, though, in baseball. And the 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Griffey racing over to make the catch. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former 1st-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The wind of the pitch. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. The wind to kick the pitch. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Ian Happ, the next to hit.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see A lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. And he dodges that fastball. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs nothing. So digging in, Adam Dunn. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Liner, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
He was all over that one. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Fergie Jenkins is done. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Keegan Thompson taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Thompson.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India. Thompson, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. The 1-2. Good eye right there. And the righty deals. Very high with that one. And the count is filled up. High fly ball out into left center field. Williams hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Eric Davis.
And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Eric Davis. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
At the belt and fires. And fouled off. The 0-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Here's the third baseman, number 94. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The pitch. That one lifted to left. Williams gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First offering misses the mark. Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Done. The lead runner out at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 left on. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs nothing. So up now for Chicago, Billy Williams. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
In the air, out towards left center. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Williams into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ernie Banks. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a foul ball. Swings through that.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner leads away at second. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Sosa, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Kicks and deals. This one in the dirt. Bench gathers, throws to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Digging in, Andre Dawson. That's in there. Strike 1. And a pitch. Check swing. Went around. 0-2. Got him. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adbert Alzolay.
Number 73, Adbert.
Down the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Sr. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Banks to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Joe Morgan. Line drive, speared at first. Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, first baseman, Tony Perez.
Tony Perez, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch, and he just misses. That clips the corner. Out to short. Banks zips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Reds go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
The second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
And he deals. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Hit hard, base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Yan Gomes.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 0-1. Inside, just missed. And a pitch. Not even close there. 2-1. And a strike on the outside edge. Sandberg gets his lead at first with nobody out. And down on strikes he goes, and one gone.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now, Trey Mancini. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one hit the knees for a strike. Ball to strike. Sliced down the right side.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Kicks and fires. And another ball. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Hunter Green will depart. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Righty reliever out of the pen, Rob Dibble. So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Dansby Swanson. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. The tying run at the plate. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. In there, and it's 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The pitch. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure starting to feel the pressure right now. We'll see if he can bear down and get out of this one.
2 outs, bases full. And next for the Cubs, Billy Williams.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next pitch misses. And that's ball 1. Two outs, bases are full. Ripped to short. On to Morgan. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded. They trail it here 3-0. New pitcher on now, Michael Rucker.
Number 59, Michael Rucker.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Johnny Bench. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And a pitch. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Ball one there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next one misses, and it's a full count. Here comes a pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Adam Dunn will hit next. Swings through that one. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Lee Smith, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bench gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that one hammered. Happ ranging back on it. Racing back some more. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
The odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now here is Jonathan India. And takes low for ball 1. And that one off the outside edge. They say you win. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Dawson ranges to his right. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One down. Pitching change here. Lee Smith.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's the center fielder, Eric Davis. Ball one, no strikes. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Just missed.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and Davis is retired.
Now the third baseman, Christian.
2 outs, base is empty. Number 94 getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Base knock, center field.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Barry Larkin. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Right-handed reliever. That one missed. Two outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. TJ Antone comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 70, TJ.
Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Ernie Banks. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Pitch misses inside, ball one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
In for a strike, and a count 1-2. In the dirt. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now, Sammy Sosa. Strike one. Antone, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. And now the 0-1.
Ball one.
Double-barreled action
1-1.
in the bullpen. Buck Farmer up and loosening in the pen. Santillan getting loose as well. The wind and the pitch. Got the bat going too soon and strike two.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Dawson in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. So the Cincinnati Reds off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game 1 in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game 2, so that will be quite a test to keep their season alive.
Yeah, no doubt.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
you.